Kathy Whitworth is one of the greatest golfers of all time. Not just one of the best female golfers, one of the best ever. She won 88 LPGA events. Let that sink in for a minute. 88 events. She was named LPGA Player of the Year 7 times, was inducted into the World Golf Hall of Fame, and she grew up in Jal, New Mexico. Now, Kathy was recently back in New Mexico at the 20th anniversary of the Marty Sanchez Links to Santa Fe golf course. I had an opportunity to sit down with Kathy and talk about growing up in the land of enchantment and learning golf at the age of 15.
Well, it really was an accident. My family didn't play, and my granddad did, but he had passed away a couple of years before I started to play. But I played tennis, and the kids I played tennis with were, their family were members of this little 9-hole course in Jal. And El Paso Natural Gas was the company town, and so basically they maintained the golf course. But anyway, they wanted to go play golf one day. It was at the end of the school year, and I was 15, and I wasn't too thrilled about it. But I thought, well, you can't play tennis by yourself. So I had not ever played, so didn't know much about it at all. But I did borrow my granddad's clubs, and so I used his clubs when I went out there. And you know, I love tennis, but I was a good I had a lot of natural athletic ability, and so sports were not generally hard to pick up for me. Not that I was just great at any of them, but. This just absolutely, I just couldn't believe how hard it was. It wasn't the state-of-the-art golf course, but it was an opportunity, and it was there. And so I had a fairway and a green, and so that's all you need. And so I played for about a year, and then I did take a few lessons from the pro that was there. So I did have a few help, hints and tips to carry through, and I've been through just playing. I mean, I played every day. If I wasn't playing, I was hitting balls. I'd take balls out into the pasture sometimes, me and the cows, and so I mean, but I just loved it. I just loved it, and it was just something that. I don't know that everybody has that passion, and people talk about find your passion. Well, I did, but I didn't know it at the time, and certainly probably would never have chose that. But I was lucky, and so but make a long story short, Hardy Loudermilk came to Jal as the head pro there, and he knew Harvey Pinnock. And he's the one that got me to Harvey. And there's just no question, had that not happened, it just, my career, I would not have had a career. I did win the New Mexico State Amateur, and that was a big deal. I mean, I was very, very proud of that. I've played with a lot of sports personalities over the years, and good Joe Namath and Joe DiMaggio, and I mean, they're great players of their own sport, and but they all say, golf is the hardest game they've ever played, and so that's an issue for a young girl and a young man, as far as I'm concerned. That they've got to try it, just try it if you have that opportunity, and find a way to get an opportunity if you think that's something that might be of interest to you. And but just know going in, like I was a good athlete, but it was an eye opener, I have to tell you. But it was a great challenge, and so you got to accept that challenge and just know that you can get better.